Hello and welcome to a new episode of the Survivalschule.at. Today we are talking about the Hobo stove, the Magic Flame by Künzi. This is it. As you can see, the Hobo stove comes in this nice little pouch, just a linen or canvas style pouch with Velcro closure. And inside the pack you have the manual on how to use the stove with a Trangia, or how to use it with several other kinds of stoves. Plus you also get this small information which includes some tips and tricks, how to use it, how to cook on it and stuff like that. That's the stove itself. Very thin, very compact, not too heavy, is around 500 grams. And you have, with the new generation, which is this one, you get two of those metal pins. Those metal pins are for the small holes you can see here, and what this can do I'll show you right now. Okay guys, to assemble the stove it's very easy. Just unfold it and get the bottom part down, and there you have it. A box, stainless steel, 1 mil thick, nice airflow, air holes, and the bottom plate, which is around, I would say, 1 centimeter above the ground. As simple as that. Unfold it, bottom down, finished. So now I give you a close-up view and then we get this baby on fire. That's the stove in a close-up view. You can see here the bottom holes. It's made in Switzerland. Again, some air holes on the bottom and the nice bottom plate. This gives you a really nice Hobo stove, and you can use it in many ways. But one of the most important ways is to get it lit right in this configuration. Well, another easy and great configuration is to get this bottom part on the other side of the stove and lay it on top. So if you take the grill or the stove upside down, you have a grill plate where you can grill your food on, or even stand a good pot on here. Okay, let's talk about the two pins which comes with the stove. You can easily slide it in these holes right there. That's one. That's two. It's a bit tricky behind the camera. And you end up with a good surface to stand your pot, your canteen cup or whatever on it. But I don't need this configuration much often because I already use some bigger pots and pans which can easily fit on top of the stove. These holes here are mentioned to feed wood inside once there is a pan or a pot on it. So you can easily fit wood inside this cutting. But now let's set this baby on fire. The good thing about Hobo stoves is that you don't need so much fuel. That's the first thing. The second thing is that you can easily grab your fuel out in the woods and don't have to bring it with you. You may like Hobo stoves or you hate them. That's the two kinds. you can get. Love it or hate it. Well, I like it because they are small, compact, and they do its job. And easy to lit also. Just grab a few sticks, break it in half, put it inside the Hobo stove, and you're ready to go. Once the stove is lit up, you can add thicker pieces like thumb thickness. Also in this winter condition, when it's cold and wet, you just look for trees, and in these trees, on the branches, there are those sticks hanging around, and if they crack like this, they are dry in the inside and easily lit with the stove.
For 6 minutes.
Time for a closer view. This thing is nice. Really good burning. You can see the airflow, you can see there is not that much smoke. The heat rises and the flames go straight up, so there is a really good air circulation inside the stove. Good thing also about the stove is you have no moving parts, you have no loose parts, because this is just one piece of stove, folds together, nicely packed, great stove. Let's talk about pricing. Well, it's a bit on the upper side for a Hobo stove. You get this, as you have seen in the beginning of the video, for 79 euros or 80 euros all in all. And it depends on where you search on the internet, because I've seen the same stove ranges around 120, and this stove was 79. Good burning in there, really good burning in there, I tell you. This is exactly what you want. And once it's lit up and burning very good, just add more fuel. All there is left is white ash. Well guys, I hope you liked this video and you have seen new stuff, new gear, new Hobo stove, and check it out on the net, because as I said before, you may like it or you hate it. I'm Mike from the Survivalschule.at. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Not quite finished yet with burning, but as you can see, there is just this white ash left, and once this is burned down, it's clean.